Hey guys, Lisa Salvatore here. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you that have been with me before, welcome back. I am an intuitive healer and advisor. I specialize in tarot, astrology, and Reiki. And I have been doing monthly readings for each sign for the general collective. So keep in mind that these will not necessarily resonate with everybody. But if you happen to come upon this channel or you are listening, I hope that you do get to take something away from the message for your sign. Now, I always tell everybody to also listen to not just their sun sign, but their rising sign and their moon sign as well, if you know those other placements in your birth chart. If you don't worry about it. Just read your sun sign. Just listen to your sun sign. But if you do know your rising and your moon, they're likely in a different sign, so you may want to listen to those as well, because the rising sign is also a huge part of your personality. Sometimes you resonate with that more than you even resonate with your sun sign. And then the moon is your emotional body, so you may want to listen to that as well if you know it. If you want to know those placements and you don't, you can use a free online calculator. You can go to astro.com, or I believe Cafe Astrology also has a free online calculator where you can pop in your birth information. You do need the exact time to get the accuracy. And you pop that in and it will tell you your other placements. And I would say definitely listen to the rising sign / ascendant, because those two words are interchangeable for the same thing. And then also your moon sign. All right, that's the most important. Now, I will be doing another video series where I will go over the chart and why it's important to learn your placements. Even if you don't want to have it done professionally, you just want to learn it for yourself. I will explain more about that in that video series that'll be coming up into 2020. So do subscribe to my channel if you are interested and you have not done so yet, to be notified of these new videos. And also new readings as they are posted. I'm going to be doing a video for each sign, starting at Aries and going all the way through Pisces. So again, this is for the month of December, and it is for the general collective, so take what I say with a grain of salt if it does not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, please take what it is with you and apply it for yourself where you need to or where you know it should go. Thank you for being with me. I also want to mention I do have some really cool discounts available for the month of December. I don't normally do this. I am having 20% off of everything. That includes email readings, that includes online tarot consultations over the phone, in person, Reiki sessions, and gift certificates. So there's also 20% off of gift certificates. I don't normally do this. I'm doing this as a thank you to my clients and my followers, subscribers, and it'll be for the whole month of December. So be sure, if you do not get my newsletter, that you sign up at lisasalvatore.com. The link is below. Also, like I said, it's 20% off of everything. You can use the code HOLIDAYS for all of the services, and then for gift certificates, you use the code GIFT. So I will hopefully hear from some of you. And without any further ado, I'm going to go into the readings for the month of December for each sign. Leo, this is your reading for the month of December. Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo rising. What do we have for you for the final month of 2019? Let's see what we've got coming up for you going into 2020. Okay. Okay, Leo. Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, folks. What we've got for the month of December. So this is kind of a mixed bag here. There's definitely action. There's planning. There's action. There's moving. The first card that pops out is Six of Swords. That's moving on to calmer waters. Some of you may actually be physically moving. But if not physically, there's, moving on from a job, situations, whatever the case may be, and finding your footing with the Three of Pentacles. You're working on things, you're working things through. You might be working with other people to get, desired results with the Nine of Cups here. This is about like your hopes and dreams for your future, for what you want going forward into 2020. There's a sense of remaining grounded and in control here. We've got the Emperor, and we've got the King of Wands, which is all about like structure and, not putting the, what's the saying? Not putting the, the cart before the horse, right? Yeah, not putting the cart before the horse here. So there's a sense of like push-pull, wanting to push forward, seeing the good that's coming up for you, but then like also having to hold yourself back a little bit, because this is like a very active spread, but also at the same time it feels transitional, and it feels like if you push too far ahead, you could like you can mess things up and end up feeling dismayed if you push too far. Like, so it's almost like to trust more. You're also highly emotional right now because there's a lot of cups here. So, Leo is a sign that's very heart-centered, and it's fire. So typically there is a lot of emotion with that sign in general, but it could also be impulsive emotion. But because there was all these cups here, I actually feel like, which is a good thing, you're able to kind of reel that back and really like process the emotional piece of it, which I don't think is always easy for you. But it feels like for the month of December that a lot of that's going to be happening. And it doesn't feel like it's forced upon you, but it does feel like you got the Death card. This is all about like, it's not physical death, so don't freak out. This is like, death is transition. Death is just permanence. So it's like any of these, Death and the Six of Swords to me is like permanent changes. So anything you're working on in your life right now, whether it be a job, a home, a relationship, anything you're working on in your life to build, it's like you're coming through on a solid foundation, but it's like change. There's change here too. So it's definitely different than what you've known. And once you move forward and make changes, they're permanent changes. So this is like, but it's really positive. So it's like you're leaving things behind you. Now, here's the thing. There is a sense of, I get the sense that a lot of Leo folks, Leo Sun, Moon Rising, a lot of you are almost like you have support. You have people around you that are like offering you help or, trying to help you. Maybe you don't see it or maybe you do, but there's a sense of like, no, I just want to go it alone. I don't really want any help. I need to take care of this myself. And it's like, I want to actually say that seems like it's positive for you. You probably are in a spot in your life right now, whatever the situation is for you, that you would be better off to do this, to do these changes on your own, because too many opinions could really muddle up your clarity. And it feels like you've been pretty clear. So there's nothing to me here that's confusing. This is like you working towards positivity for yourself, moving on to calmer waters. Changes are in the works for you. They might have already happened. They could be coming up. But it feels like the next 4 months, December, January, February, March are going to be important for you in the sense of these changes happening and coming through. And they're positive changes. But again, you probably are going to go through periods of where you're feeling, really stuck and frustrated. And because you're creating your own frustration, because it's like there's this sense of wanting to just move forward full steam ahead, but you can't for whatever the reason, because there's practicality, there's things that need Three of Pentacles, there's foundations that need to be laid down, there's things that need to be done before you can do that. But it's like you want to do it, you're like ready to cross the finish line, but it's just you could be stuck. So if it's like a job situation and you're feeling like 1 step forward, 5 steps back, and it's out of your control, leave it alone. And also try to, I'm getting with a lot of Leos here in this reading, there's a sense of like hot-headedness. So this is a sign, it's fire, right? So along with Aries and Sagittarius, all the fire signs can like blow their top when they feel frustrated. So you want to be very, very cautious of that, especially on the holidays, because it does feel like you could be like provoked and poked. Or you could be the one doing the provoking and the poking. So just try to like maintain some sort of level of calm, because you will be feeling more, I feel like, hot-tempered than normal for the month of December also. And you'll be aware of it, so you'll know like how to pull yourself back when you need to. So that's what I'm getting for Leo. Let's clarify with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, just to see if we can get some more information on anything about the upcoming 4 months for you, because that's what this feels like. Even though it's a December reading, it just feels like it's kind of encompassing the few months going into 2020. Let's see, Leo. Okay, so you've got By the Book, number 11. Then you've got New Life, number 39. And All That Glitters, number 16. So I feel like this is like a twofold. There's a lot to be said in these messages. Okay, so you're wanting to do things by the book, right? Because that's the first card that you got, by the book. So this is like kind of what I was saying before, laying down the foundations, doing things properly to build this new life for yourself. In whatever way it's going to take shape for you. But it is here, so it's coming up. And then with All That Glitters, I feel like this is a little warning for you, Leo, that be mindful of, trust your intuition. Let me say it that way, because it feels like you could be being misled somehow, like by maybe someone in your life or someone's in your life. It might not just be a person. It could be a group. It could be anything. But where you think that things are, like they appear to be one way, but there could be a facade here. So, and you likely will feel that intuitively. So it feels like you could get like a ping in your gut where it's like, wait, this person is saying, if I sign this contract, I'm going to win, $50,000. I'm just giving you an example. But yet your gut's like, no, that doesn't feel right. There's some, even though this looks pretty, the package is pretty, I'm glossing over the fine print here and it doesn't feel right. So you need to trust that, because with All That Glitters here as the final card, you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this new life that you've been working on by the book. So I hope that makes sense. And remember, this is, like I said, these are general. So this could apply in several different ways. You just need to know how to apply it for yourself. So I hope this made sense for you, Leo. I will be back in January with another reading for you for the month ahead, and have a great holiday.